All right, hello. Today I have a figure unboxing. I'm sure you can see who it is. If I can get it all in the frame, oh my gosh. So this is Snow Miku, and this is a noodle stopper. And I actually got this off of someone from Macari. Oh my goodness. Oh, it says right there. Noodle stopper. And then there's the art she's based off of. So I have always liked Snow Miku. I'm not a big Miku person, figure collector. I don't collect very many figures nowadays at all. But I've always wanted a Snow Miku, and there was a prize Snow Miku that came out a few years ago. I think it was a Kuji. Excuse me, my goodness. And maybe it wasn't a Kuji. It was a prize figure. But I remember being very disappointed in that figure. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. She was not very, she looked a lot more vibrant in her promo pics, and then she was not in person. And the other thing was she had like a lot of like paint issues and like black scuff marks and stuff. Not like anything super big, but it was noticeable. And so I ended up giving that figure away because I wasn't happy with it, and it was past the return date or whatever, so I just was like, we're gonna, so yeah, I gave her away when I moved recently. But there's some more Miku figures. Snow Miku. Let me specify Snow Miku. I am not a giant Miku fan. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but my kitty cat scratched me. But I personally am not big on Miku, which is a good thing because, oh my god, her figures are so expensive. Her figures are so expensive. Oh, little snowflakes. It does look like, yeah, they're keyed. So, yeah. There's an old, I think it's 2018 Miku figure. That I really want. And then they're actually coming out with some new Snow Miku figures. I think one's coming out in January of 2026. And then there's another one coming out in, I think it's December of 2026, which is so far away. But I love both of them. And both of them are freaking expensive. So I might just see if I can find her 2018 scale figure, and buy that one used. The cheapest price I can find is like $150 to $200, which kind of sucks because she is an older figure. But from what I've heard and what I've seen, she's a really good figure. So, but yeah, this is actually really cute. Look at the little bunny. Little bunny, will you focus? Oh, there it goes with the lighting again. Maybe I should turn the flash off. So I bought her And I was a little bit worried. Some minor paint issues, but I'm not going to be looking at that. I kind of bought her with the intention of getting her as opening her as a Christmas Eve present, but there was the possibility she might not get here in time, so I kind of chanced it. Oh my god. So I haven't had too many Miku figures, but something I have learned very quickly is her pigtails are atrocious, and I absolutely hate assembling them. I have a Miku scale figure. I believe it's called Rage of Bahamut or something, and that figure is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous, but since the moment I pulled her out of the box years ago, it has always had issues. The sole of her boot broke. I kid you not, within 20 minutes of me trying to assemble her, I had to pop her off the base to try and get her hair in, and the sole of her boot just popped off. But that was an easy fix. And then when I went to move recently, 3 years ago, I was trying to put her back in her box. I was trying to be super careful, and her pigtail just snapped out. Just completely snapped out. Just utterly snapped out. So there's a part of the peg that's still stuck in her head. And I have just left her in her box because, as gorgeous as that Miku figure is, I just have not had the energy to pull her out and deal with her. I hope someday I do, because it is a really pretty figure, but that figure has given me nothing but trouble. Yeah, this one I'm actually, like, she's really small, but I am so much more happier with her than I was with the other prize Miku figure I got years ago. It looks like her pigtails are supposed to stay under here. This one holds itself fine, but this one I guess she'll have to be on something for it to stay. Even then it's no biggie. Some people don't like the translucent hair. I personally don't mind it, especially for a Snow Miku figure who, looks like snow and ice. I would kind of expect her hair to be translucent. I do have 2 other Noodle toppers to compare her to, and looking at these, she actually is kind of on the small side. So, you go over there. Stay. So I have this one I opened recently. I had done an unboxing, but then I realized I had doxed myself in the video, and I haven't quite learned how to edit or blur stuff out yet. So I just did not post that video, but her face is a little bigger, or her head, I guess. It's a little bigger. This is a Chinese Vocaloid. I forget her name. She's got scale figures and whatnot, but I cannot think of her name off the top of my head. And then we have Joker from Persona 5. And yeah, these ones are definitely bigger. I don't know if it's just because her knees are bent under, or because like her head looks bigger than theirs. And I don't know, her proportions look bigger, but she looks smaller, so, But, yeah, this was a little Christmas Eve present. I have a tradition where I open a present on Christmas Eve, and then I open another present on Christmas Day, and this was my Christmas Eve present. I do have 2 more presents, another figure I will open on Christmas, and I will post that. And then I have some more acrylic standees, and I'm really tempted to open them tonight, but since I want them so bad, I think I will wait until tomorrow to open them. So, yeah. I think that'll do it for this video. Until next time, bye!